Hello, everyone!
Hello!
Welcome to Board Game House. We're three friends play board games on the internet for you. Hello, Puma Peter. Hello, G. Hello, CB. Hello, Pint Size. Hello, DK Aspie. How are all of you lovely people this evening? And Sunshiny.
Sunny. I need to sneeze.
You just coughed. Now you're going to sneeze.
No, it's gone now. I lost it. Dr. Fanny! Oh! It's been so long, Dr. Fanny!
Welcome back.
My hair's not cooperating.
You got a nice little, like, slope going to the side.
Hi. It's Monday.
It is Monday. We decided to stick with our theme week like we did last week. Last week we did our Vikings week. This week we are doing our primitive week, or what did you call it?
Primal week.
Primal week. So we're playing games all that are based around the Stone Age or the beginning of man. So yeah.
I didn't want to confuse people and call it the Mesolithic week. Mouthful.
Lancelot!
Well,
Hello, it's been a minute to
all
see you
kinds
too.
of people that we haven't seen in forever. Hello, everyone.
Oh, Lancelot. And Dr. Fanny both have the VIP. I need to pass more of those out, and I keep meaning to, and I keep forgetting.
So, we don't really have any real announcements.
Now.
It's been an eventful weekend.
Yes. In case you missed it, in the Discord, Megan's
My back window
decided to
suddenly shattered out of nowhere. We don't know if it was a rock or if it was the heat or what, but I know that it currently has a spot in it that is the shape of Africa. It's like this. And it has fallen out. So, and I have to wait until Monday for Safelite to come and bring me a new one.
Right now it has a bed sheet over it. My dad's bringing me a tarp to put over it. So there you go.
Also, I'm going to be an adult and try applesauce.
Yes, CB, I think it was thermal shock because when I first saw it, it looked like a bubble.
It did. It was like bubbled up.
Like there was no hole or anything. It looked like a bubble. And then I told Megan and we opened the doors to try and like see if there was anything under there. And as soon as we closed the first door, that first little chunk came out of it.
I could hear it shifting too.
So I think it was the heat.
But it is what it is. It's getting replaced.
See, everyone's approving of applesauce.
Okay, so
She's had applesauce before.
Actually, I don't know if I have.
You've
That's
had
the thing.
applesauce before.
I don't know.
Yes, you have.
If I did, I was very little.
I've been with you when you've eaten applesauce. You've tried applesauce.
I don't remember ever trying applesauce.
I had cinnamon applesauce, and you said, "Oh, I've never had cinnamon applesauce," and I gave you a spoonful of cinnamon applesauce, and you didn't care for it.
When was this? I know I don't like apple butter.
No, this was applesauce.
I don't remember this happening, and I remember trying food. Food is something I remember trying.
I don't know what.
But when I was little, I didn't like it because of the texture. It was a texture thing, and then it just kind of stayed there.
Well, this is not texture.
So I now have this little squeezy pack that Stephen has let me try, so I may try it.
Pint Size can't stand applesauce. You have
See?
both sides of it.
Surprise me.
It's a texture thing. That's what I think is gonna happen. But
All right, Megan.
we are at 553 followers, which means we are 47 away from our goal of 600 followers. For that quick math. Did math in my head. Quick math. Join us. Stephen is trying to ban people.
Not on purpose. Don't worry, I didn't click that night bot. I think that's all the announcements we have. Tonight we're playing Stone Age from Z-Man Games. We do have a how to play for this, but before we do that, it is Monday.
It's time for the Kickstarter corner, and I have notes.
Look, he has notes. I'm so proud.
You ready?
Time comes for a new game to play. There's just one place to turn at the end of the day. You never know what exciting game you'll see when you tune in to Board Game House on Twitch.tv. Find a game to back so you can be its owner. It's time once again for Derek's Kickstarter Corner.
Ding dong.
RLL, welcome back.
Eat the applesauce.
8 months in a row.
Just eat it.
Hello, neighbors.
Hello.
Just eat it.
I don't.
I'm not starting until you eat the applesauce.
Start your stuff.
Just try it.
It looks so gross.
Just eat it. Suck it out like a straw. Yeah.
Ah. It's,
Okay.
It is gritty.
It's fine.
Ugh.
Okay. So,
You had that predetermined in your mind.
No.
we have a handful of things that are new.
It's like putting like velvet, no.
Puma Peter is right. There are 2 new Everdell expansions coming later this fall, so we'll talk about those when they go live. But for now, I have a handful of things that we're going to talk about. I have a couple new ones.
Those are real good, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Okay.
It's gross. I can't.
The first one
Ugh.
is a new one, and I didn't catch this with enough time to tell you guys, so you had a whole bunch of time to back it. But it's also not super expensive. There are 2 days left on this, so about 48 hours. It's called Clash of the Vikings, and this is a new one from Queen Games. And it starts out at $23, so it's a smaller game. The big kicker for this one is actually it is releasing at Essenspiel this year, but they're giving you the chance to back it on Kickstarter if you can't go to Essen, so you can get it with everyone else. It is a small bluffing game. It takes 30 to 45 minutes, 2 to 4 players. Basically, and this goes with our theme last week, everyone is a Viking, and we're at the annual Viking tournament, and we're all going to be brawling each other for treasure.
Is that how you fight?
Yeah. Everyone is going to get a deck of cards that has special abilities for each character. And then on your turn, you're going to lay down 2 cards face down. You're going to say what those actions are, and then everybody else has to decide if you're lying about what you said you put down. So if you said that you used your slingshot and you're moving 2 squares, you could be lying about it, and then they would get to decide.
Do Vikings use slingshots?
Yes. Apparently one of them does.
Hello, Fuzzy.
So you're gonna get some treasure at the end for whoever wins the brawl. You're gonna get a little bit of treasure for if you correctly guess that somebody's bluffing, and other stuff like that. And it's basically the goal of the game. It's a short game, is to just get the most treasure at the end. It popped out to me because it was coming out at Essen, and then the game itself looks pretty cool. The secondary thing, Queen Games is celebrating 30 years of being a publisher. So with this Kickstarter and at Essen, they have a special 30-year anniversary game that you can get bundled into your game here. And it's called the Queen's Collection. And basically it's a small side game that sort of incorporates all of the games that they've ever released. So it has things they've released: Luxor, Alhambra, Merlin, Copenhagen, Fresco, Bastille, and several other things. And it's all incorporated into this Queen's Collection game that you can add on. I think it's so you can get Clash of Vikings for $23. You can get the Queen's Collection with it for $39. Total, you get them both. So I just thought that was a pretty cool little thing that they were doing, and that game stuck out to me. But there's only 2 days left to back it on Kickstarter, so there you go. Next is something that I briefly talked about last week because I didn't have my notes, but it's called After the Empire. It is a tower defense worker placement game. It takes 90 minutes. Basically, you are doing your worker placement to gather resources and recruit um, and recruit refugees to come and help you build your castle, and then you get to assign troops to your defenses to prepare for the invasions. The cool part about this Kickstarter is that you're actually physically building castles. Like, you're going to get actual physical 3D walls that you're building your castle with. And the Kickstarter is sort of a deluxe edition, so instead of little wooden cubes that act as your army, they're actually physical army pieces. So there's army men, and then there's like rangers and stuff like that are going to sit on top of your castles and help you with your invasion. It's a pretty cool little game, and like I talked about last week, you can base this. You can pay $8 to just be part of the pledge manager when it goes live, so that you don't have to pay for your full game when it's over, so you have a little bit of time. So $8 just to get access to the pledge manager, and then the base game itself is $85, and it is a little pricey, but you are getting quality pieces for that too. So After the Empire, check it out. It looks pretty cool, and it has 9 days left for that one. Next up is another one we've talked about before. It's called Firman, the Sultan's Decree. Basically, you're in Constantinople, you were a merchant, and you're trying to bring Constantinople under a new sultan. You're trying to bring it back to its former glory, and as a merchant, you're going to bring money and like prestige back to the city. And basically, first to 11 coins wins. This is a worker placement game, and it's a small worker placement game. $23 for the base game, so it's not a big thing, but it's easy. I think this would be an excellent game if you're interested in worker placement. You've never played one before. I think this would be an excellent one for you to sort of jump on. It's a small worker placement. You're going around collecting things to finish goals that you're going to have, and the goals are going to give you gold, and then spend money to make money. Check it out, Firman, Sultan's Decree. This is actually another one, just like After the Empire, where you can pay a base price just to get access to the pledge manager, and then pay the full game price later on down the road. That pledge manager level is $7, and then the base game is $23. There are 11 days left on Firman. But just to sum it up, worker placement game, Constantinople, you're a merchant. It's good to go. You have 11 days left for Firman. Next up is a new one that we're going to talk about. It is called Lumberjerks. I think it's hilarious, and I'm super excited about it. You can get the base game for $16. It's card-based, so there aren't a lot of components. But basically, everyone around the table is a lumberjack, and you're all trying to chop down a tree. Your tree is made up of 7 cards that you lay down on the table. And then as you go on, you're going to roll dice to try and chop the tree down. And if you roll a 3 or higher, you get to flip one of those, the lowest card on your 7-card tree. Flip it over to the chop side, and as soon as you've flipped all 7 of your cards over, you win. You've chopped your tree down. But it's obviously not that simple, because there are all kinds of cards that let you do things that you get to play on your turn. There are chop again cards, which will let you re-roll the dice if you don't get the 3 or higher, or if you want to try for the 6 and flip over 2 cards. There are grow cards, which will let you go after somebody else's tree and flip one of their chopped cards over. So basically you're regrowing their tree. There are wildlife cards that have bears and raccoons and foxes and squirrels on them, which basically you would assign to somebody else's tree, and it negates points off of their dice roll. So you're preventing them from, chopping down their tree. There are jerk cards, which are basically just special abilities that you're going to assign to other people yourself. There's a skunk, which lets you move wildlife cards from your tree to put them on somebody else's tree. There is a rubber axe, which basically you give to somebody and they auto-fail their next roll. It's a small game. Like I said, it's card-based. And it's only $16, so I think this is a good deal that you're going to get. It's a nice little Kickstarter game. I think it's pretty cool. I might back it. They do have another tier where you can pay $35 and get Lumberjerks, as well as their previously Kickstarted game, which is called The Curse of Misfortune. I'm not 100% sure what Curse of Misfortune is, but it's another card-based game, and it's a little bit bigger than Lumberjerks, and I enjoy anything that sort of bundles up tiers where you can get several games with your Kickstarter pledge. But that is Lumberjerks. It has 15 days left, so plenty of time on that one, more than 2 weeks. Next is the Gemhammer Grimoire, which is a D&D supplement type deal. It's going to add 100 brand new spells, 15 epic spells. It's going to have exotic components that can cast your spells with. There are 25 brand new magical feats. There are 5 new subclasses, 25 brand new items that are going to come in this book. As well, you can also, they have several different tiers for this one. The ones that stuck out to me are, for $15 you can get the PDF of the book as well as the PDF of the spell cards that come with this. And I love anything where you can get just a PDF version of it, because you're going to get it sooner than you would if they had to ship it. Plus you have that PDF, so you can print as many copies as you want of this stuff. But $15 for the PDFs, and then $40 for the physical book and the physical cards. And then there's tiers in between and above that will give you several other options. Like there's a leather-bound version, there's a leather satchel you can put your books in, your cards in. But those are the 2 big ones: $15 for the PDF, $40 for the physical copy, to get you a bunch of brand new stuff if you play a spellcaster in your Dungeons and Dragons games at home. Gemhammer Grimoire is what it's called. It has 16 days left, so plenty of time. Also, that is it's created by a Wormling, so that's pretty cool. People in our community have Kickstarters out there. Speaking of Wormlings, next up is Wormwood's new Kickstarter, their Hero Vault 2.0. They have 16 days left on it. Basically, you pretty much know what these are. It's a hex that you can put your dice in, you can put your minis in it, and it's brand new. It's pretty cool. Check it out. Wormwood does great stuff, which we already know. The base pledge level is 25, but then you're going to use your pledge calculator depending on what you want, what kind of wood you're going to get, what kind of insert do you want. Do you want the $500 Gaia Vault where you get handcrafted flowers on your vault? There's so many options, but once you check out the Kickstarter page, it'll explain how to go about divvying all your money up. But that base is 25, and I do want to point out that Roll the Dice is the best option. For $45, you can get Purple Heart, and you're saving money there. But you're rolling the dice, so you might also get Cedar. So
Wood for sheep, yes.
it's up in the air, but it's a pretty good deal.
Drink beer all day, hello. I saw you sneak in there. Metamami, you snuck in there as well.
That's Wormwood's Hero Vault 2.0. It's got 16 days left. Check her out. And do it as soon as possible so you can get your stuff quicker. Obviously, they have different waves of this stuff going out, so they're not making it all at once, but you'll see that once you check out the Kickstarter page. And finally, our last one is something that I'm very excited about. I spent a good amount of time on this Kickstarter page today because I think this game looks fucking amazing. It is called Godspeed. It is a worker placement game. It is based in space, and it just looks incredible. 2 to 5 players, 60 to 90 minutes. You ready for this story? This is great. Before the moon landing, okay, we sent people off into space, and they are colonizing a planet around Ursa Major. And the government has kept it hush-hush. Like, what? What a great concept. You get to play one of 5 countries. There is the United States, there's Europe, there is Russia, there is India, and there is Japan.
Europe isn't a country.
The European Union has a space coalition.
Okay.
But all 5 of those countries are playable countries that you can play, and basically you are trying to colonize this new planet. The cool thing is that, a lot like the Unearthed game that we just played a couple weeks ago, there is a civilization on this planet that you're discovering. And the game just looks so cool. It is a worker placement. It does have good components, so it is a little pricey. It's $70, but that $70 is getting you the deluxe version, so you're getting metal coins in here. And then there is also a $115 version, which gives you the deluxe game, plus it upgrades all of your cardboard pieces to plastic pieces. You're also getting component bags for each of the playable countries that has the mission patch on the bag. And there's also... Oh, it's from Pandasaurus, which are the same people that made Dinosaur Island. So if you do the $115 tier, you're also getting a playable little promo card for Dinosaur Island that sort of adds stuff to Dinosaur Island that is themed for this game. So that's pretty cool. As far as the game goes, there are 3 phases. In the first phase, everyone around the table has to work together to complete an event or like survive through an event that's happening on the planet, where you're all sort of putting in resources to complete it or bad things are going to happen. Phase 2, you are bidding for supplies. So Earth has sent a supply drop up to the planet, and you basically have to bid to get those resources that came through there. And then phase 3 is the actual worker placement. So whatever you didn't use in your phase 1 and phase 2, you're going to be able to put out on the board to get more resources and stuff in a typical worker placement type deal. I think this game looks great, and I'm super excited for it. We don't have a whole lot of money right now, but I'm kind of going to try to make money for this because I think it looks great. But it's called Godspeed. I think it has like 32. Yeah, it's got 32 days left, so there's plenty of time for you to jump on board for this one. I think it looks great. As always, all of the links for everything that I just talked about in the Kickstarter Corner is in the Discord on the Derek's Kickstarter Corner channel. So if any of this tickled your fancy, you can go and get those direct links there instead of having to search for them. There it is. I know that coming soon, there isn't an exact date yet, but coming soon is Paladin, who is friend of the show, HTT Paladin, has his D&D supplement book called Sinu Una. That's going to be on Kickstarter soon, so keep an eye out on that. He's been all over Twitter and stuff, posting stuff, getting me super excited about it. This week they're doing Monster Week, so some of the monsters that are going to be included in the book, he's talking about on his Twitter feed. So go check that out. Super excited for that. We'll talk about it more once it's live. That's Derek's Kickstarter Corner. Play that thing.
When the time comes for a new game to play, there's just one place to turn at the end of the day. You never know what exciting game you'll see when you tune in to Board Game House on Twitch.tv. Find a game to back so you can be its owner. It's time once again for Derek's Kickstarter Corner.
Wink.
So it looks like the Everdell expansion will be in the Kickstarter tomorrow.
Sure.
So they will be featured next week, I'm sure.
Next week. I'm not going to talk about it yet because I don't know any of the details. But next week.
All right. So you're not going to dance. You're just going to sing. So we're playing Stone Age. We do have a how to play. It is a very early how to play, and it's one that I did, not Megan. So you get baby Steven? Question mark? Not really.
Yeah, you've been on for a long time.
Yeah, I haven't been a baby since moving pictures were invented. So, all right. So we're gonna do the how to play real quick. Yes, it is a brown-haired Steven. So we'll do the how to play.
Is it clean shaven, Steven?
I have a little bit of scruff. So we'll do the how to play real quick, and we'll come back and we will start playing Stone Age, which is one of my favorite games. It's definitely my top 10. So we'll be right back. Millions of years ago, man was just discovering the world and their place in it. Welcome to Stone Age. Stone Age is a worker placement game for 2 to 4 players from Z-Man Games. Players will try to establish their settlements by building huts, hunting, mating, mining, and building tools, all while trying to keep their villagers fed. Will you be able to conquer the rough terrain and thrive, or will you be stuck in a cave barely able to survive? Let's find out in Stone Age. Place the board in the middle of the table. Separate the different values of food and place them in the hunting grounds. Place the wood, clay, stone, and gold resources either on the board or near the board within reach of all players. Separate the different values of tool tiles and place them on their designated space in the village. Shuffle up the civilization cards and place them face down near the game board. Starting with the rightmost space, place 4 cards onto each one of the indicated spaces. Shuffle the building tiles and stack them into piles of 7 buildings each. Place the number of piles equal to the number of players onto the designated spaces. Then return the rest to the box. For example, we'll be having 3 players, so I have 3 piles out. Each player chooses a color and takes the corresponding small cube, large cube, figures, and takes a player board. Then, place the small cube marker in the 0 space of the agriculture tracker and their large cube in the 0 space of the scoring tracker. Each player gets 5 figures and 12 food to start the game with. Place the rest of the figures and the dice club near the board. The youngest player goes first and receives the first player token. You are now ready to play. Stone Age is played in 3 phases and must be played in the following order: placement, action, and feeding. The first player will place 1 or more of their figures on their desired location. Continue clockwise around the table till each player has placed their figures. This will continue until all players have placed their final figure. Once everyone has placed their figures, the first player will begin to complete the actions on any space they have placed their figures. These actions can be completed in any order, but each space does have a specific action and a specific number of figures that can be placed there. You can place 1 figure on the tool marker location. This allows you to take 1 tool or upgrade your already existing tools. Tools will give you an advantage by adding to your rolls when you mine. Place these in the designated spaces on your player board. In order to upgrade tools, you must already have 3 of the previous number in play. For example, I have 3 level 1 tools currently, so the next time I go to the tool marker location, I can flip over one of them to make it a level 2. If I only had 2 level 1 tools, I would have to take another level 1 tool before I can upgrade. No other player's figures can be placed here. You can place 2 figures on the hut location. If you choose to go to the hut, place both figures at the same time. This will allow you to take 1 figure from the supply to be used in following rounds. No other player's figures can be placed here. You can place 1 figure on the field. This allows you to move 1 space on the agriculture track. The agriculture track number helps you feed your civilization. For example, right now I have 5 figures, so I'd have to feed them 5 food tokens at the end of the round. If I have a 1 on the agriculture tracker, I will only have to feed them 4 tokens. No other player's figures can be placed here. You can place however many figures you would like to on the hunting grounds, and all players may place figures here. This is where you acquire food. You can place up to 7 figures on any of the mining spaces. If you choose to go to one of these spaces, you must choose how many of your figures you're going to send there during that round. You cannot place more figures down during later turns of that round. The number of players that can place figures here varies depending on the number of players playing, but remember, only 7 figures can go onto these spaces. When hunting or mining, dice will decide how many resources you're able to collect. First, pick a location you want to mine at, and then take dice equal to the number of figures you have at that location. Then what you do is take the sum of the dice roll, plus any tools you wanted to use, and then divide it by the value of the resource you're trying to collect. For example, if you're hunting, you would divide it by 2, harvesting wood you divide by 3, if you're mining clay you divide by 4, stone by 5, and gold by 6. For example, I placed 3 figures on the clay space, and I rolled a 10. This would give me 2 clay. However, if I add 2 of my tools to it, it would give me 12, which would then give me 3 clay. If you choose to purchase a civilization card, place one of your figures on top of that civilization card. You can purchase a civilization card by paying the number of resources on top of that card. Some cards allow you to roll dice equal to the number of players and allow all players to choose which resource they want, one by one, clockwise around the table. Civilization cards can get you resources and food, but can also get you a lot of points at the end of the game. I'll discuss this later on in scoring.
If you choose to buy a building tile, place one of your figures on top of that desired building. In order to purchase a building tile, you must pay the number of resources listed at the bottom of that tile. Some buildings do have special rules in order to purchase them. For example, this building requires 4 resources of 2 different types. Once you buy them, place them on the designated spots of your player board. If you run out of spaces, simply place them either above or below your board. Buildings will get you points as soon as you build them. Buildings are worth 3 different types of points. Some buildings have a point value listed in the upper left-hand corner. Simply move your score marker up that many points when you build it. Some buildings score depending on what resources you use to buy it. Remember that building from earlier? I will use 2 stone and 2 gold to purchase it. Since gold is worth 6 and stone is worth 5, it will give me 22 points. Some are scored by how many resources you use to purchase it. For example, this building lets me use between 1 and 7 resources of the same type to purchase it. If I have 4 gold and 7 wood, if I use the wood to purchase it, because the wood is only worth 3, it would give me 21 points. But I have 4 gold worth 6 each, which would give me 24 points. So even though it's less resources, using gold would give me more points in the end. During the feeding phase, pay food equal to the number of figures you have minus where you are on the agriculture tracker. If you don't have enough food to feed your tribe, you may use resources instead. If you're unable to feed them completely, immediately lose 10 victory points. Once everyone has been fed, cleanup begins. Slide the remaining civilization cards to the right and place new ones from the pile onto the designated spots. Then, pass the first player marker to the left and a new round begins. The game will end in one of 2 ways. First, if there are not enough civilization cards to fill the 4 civilization spaces, or one of the building stacks is empty. If there are not enough civilization cards to fill the 4 spaces, the game ends immediately. If one of the building stacks is empty, that is the last round as soon as you finish the feeding phase. There are 2 different ways to gain points at the end of the game: civilization cards and resources left over. Civilization cards with green backgrounds can be collected into sets. Take the number of different types and multiply them by themselves. For example, I have a set of 5 cards and a set of 3 cards. I would multiply the set of 5 by 5 for 25 points and the set of 3 by 3 for 9 points. Then I would add them together for a total of 34 points. Cards with sand in the background have several different ways of scoring. Each have pictures of people in the bottom left-hand corner. The number of people is multiplied by either the number on the agriculture track, the total number of tools that you have, the total number of buildings that you have, or the number of figures that you have. For example, I have 2 cards that have a total of 3 people on them. I will then multiply that by the total number of tools that I have collected, which is 5, for a total of 15 points. Each resource left is worth 1 point. Whoever has the most points wins. In the case of a tie, players will compare their agriculture level, tool value, and figures acquired. And that's Stone Age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
You guys don't give Megan that much crap.
They were giving him a lot of crap.
Alright. Shall we roll to see who goes first?
Sure.
He spoke in a weird font. Thank you, DK Aspie.
Puma says it was great.
Thank you, Puma. Let's turn that down a little bit on our end.
No.
I don't remember why he had to do it. It's really loud.
Alright. 4.
1.
5.
Okay, Derek goes first.
Yes. Billy!
Bailey with the 60 bitties!
Thank you for the 60 ice cream bitties! The ones that disappear.
But they're obviously hitting something.
They come back. It makes me giggle that they just like randomly appear. I really love
Oh, G with the unicorn biddies to fall on top.
specifically to show where there is
That's a lot of invisible ice creams.
is a lot of invisible ice creams.
Okay,
Thank you,
I will
G.
begin the game
Oh, there they are.
by
Thank you,
collecting
Sonny.
a tool.
Collecting a tool.
Okay. Megan.
I am going to go get some agriculture points.
Well,
Gonna make some babies.
I'm gonna go to the sex hut.
I thought, correct me if I'm wrong, that only in a 3-player game, only
Only
two
two
of those
people
spaces
can-
in
yes.
town could be
He is
occupied.
correct. So you can't.
Is it just 2 or?
Yeah, in a 3-player game. These are the 3 that it's.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go.
DKSB, I knew it was correct. I was just trying to be polite. What?
Nothing. Ooh, 3. Happy butts! Thank you, Pint Size, for those 25 happy butts. And you are right, eating all that ice cream will go straight to your happy butt.
The happy butts are the best.
The invisible parfait.
Can confirm all ice cream butt over here.
Where will I go now?
Where will we go now? It's a song, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm gonna send.
Can't remember how it goes other than where will we go now? No, we had our first like real music rehearsal yesterday.
Send 2 boys over to get some brews.
Ended very suddenly.
Yeah, but then you're just walking around with like an invisible barrier. People would be touching your butt accidentally all the time, and that's just awkward always. For the YouTube audience, DK Aspie said, I wish real ice cream would lead to invisible butt. Is why I said that. I was watching some of our YouTube videos earlier, and sometimes we just respond to the chat, and it's very confusing.
So if you're watching this on YouTube, hi.
And we are aware.
Right, DK asked me, I'm with you.
About what? For the YouTube audience.
You said that like it's a bad thing.
Okay.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you can always come watch us live, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, at twitch.tv/BoardGameHouse.
I'm going to go.
Get that goal.
What?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go here. Listen to.
Whoop. Last wood space.
I'm gonna go here. Get that gold.
I have no guys left.
You have no guys left. It's your turn. You have guys left.
Uh-huh. I do.
Yes.
What?
Mostly, anyway. I've still got a lingering cough that likes to show up randomly.
Megan. Alright. Derek, which one would you like to go to first? Get your tool first?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the tool first.
Okay.
I will then roll for brick.
Okay.
Dos
So-
Equis.
And it's in increments of 4. So it's 7.
7.
Gets you 8. Get you 2 pieces.
You have to use your tool.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do it. Like two pieces of brick.
Okay. So he's going to use his tool to get 2 pieces of brick.
And then 1 dice for the wood.
1 piece of wood.
And 6, so 3 pieces of food. There it is. That's my turn.
Go there.
There's a back right here.
2 for the wood.
4, so that's 1 piece of wood.
That's just gonna go right back.
Okay.
So I can take this, which gives me a piece of gold.
Gold. And food.
No food.
Starting strong.
Alright. So I'm going to roll for wood. I'm rolling 4. So that's
16.
16. 16 divided by 3 is
5.
5. I'm taking 3 because I owe 2 for that. And then I get to roll 3 dice.
Yay!
Free stuff.
So there's a 5, a 3, and a 2. I'm going to take the tool.
Obviously. Derek,
Do you want
stone or
stone
brick?
or brick?
I'm gonna take a stone.
Okay. Free stuff for all of everyone. And that is the end of round 1. It's one thing I love about this game is that it moves pretty quickly.
Now I get to go first.
We need to move these down. Everyone needs to feed their people.
1 food for each person.
Yes. So Megan, you only go 4 because you have 1 on your agriculture track.
Okay. Ooh.
Hot.
Get out of here.
Hey, Dragon.
Hi, Dragon. I'm glad your power is back.
So all those spots are filled.
All but one.
Is that one?
There's one left.
I said I'm going to go for. I'll go for stone.
Ooh. Fancy.
Third.
Alright, is everybody gone?
Yes.
Cool. So I'm going to take my tool.
Okay.
Then I'm going to roll for my wood.
3 on there.
6, 10, 11.
11. You could do 1
I'm
and
going
get.
to add 1 to get 12, which gets me 4 pieces of wood. Thank you. I'm going to give up 1 of these pieces of wood to take this, which gets me 3 points.
3 points for Megan.
And that is my turn.
Okay. I'm going to go up 1 on the agriculture track. To help me feed my people.
Feed my people.
I'm going to pay 2 wood to get that card. So,
Gold, I think, and 2 bricks.
and of course I'm going to take the gold.
Derek, you and I get brick.
Excellent.
And then I'm going to go for stone.
DK asked me, that's a lot of D&D that you just got done watching.
So that is 13. These are things of 5.
2.
Yeah, because you know, use my tool, it doesn't give me.
Nope.
Yep. That was confusing.
What?
You said nope, I said yep, but both were kind of right.
Sure.
I hope everybody had a good weekend.
Wow, 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 wow. I'll get a piece of food.
Oh, that's 2 pieces of food.
6, 9, 10 divided by 3 is 3.
Okay, those get scooted down.
Yay, round 2 is over. Quick game.
Okay.
Pay for your folks.
4. I am first.
This is up to 7 of the same kind of resource.
Correct.
Got it.
You placed it, I think you should be able to move it. I'm kidding.
You watched In the Heights? And you think you enjoy musical theater? If you enjoyed In the Heights,
You should have just held out. You should have just held out.
to Hamilton.
You should have just held out for a year and waited for the movie.
Yeah, it is coming out on Nintendo.
Yeah, they're almost done filming.
What?
Do you think a movie version of Hamilton is better than the stage show?
Yes.
No.
I disagree.
A movie version of Hamilton where you literally get to see them shoot guns at each other.
No. There's something about it being on stage.
Benjamin Franklin is gonna be there
There's something
instead
about
of it being insinuated.
There's something about it being on stage.
I love the stage show too, but like,
Derek, it's your turn.
but period. I love period pieces. I love them.
I like Phantom.
Oh, you didn't get your 13 points, Derek.
Mm-hmm. Megan, people. Do you
I'm
have people
working.
left?
I'm working.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking. Don't rush me. Please. Ray!
Steven, you have people left?
Yep. We all have people left.
That's okay. Okay, so funny thing.
Ding dong!
11 months!
Holy moly, Ray!
Ray loves us more. That's all that means.
October 15th will be our year mark.
Holy moly!
Alright. So, I'm going to pay a wood and my 2 stone to get this boy. Got my 13 points.
Okay, so here's the funny. Stephen and I went to go see a local theater company's production of Matilda. This is the same theater in which we will be performing Rock of Ages. While sitting in the audience watching Matilda, which is a very wholesome little musical, I realized...
Danny DeVito's not in it, right?
I mean...
8 plus 1
He
is 9.
Is it still like Danny DeVito, though, or...
Kind of.
This.
It's closer to the book,
That's what I was asking.
but he is still in it. Anyway, while sitting there watching this very wholesome musical, I was sitting there watching When I Grow Up and realized that where they have their one swing,
I already did that.
Oh, okay.
their one swing where this one little child was swinging on in the middle of the show was about where we were going to have our stripper poles for Rock of Ages. And it just made me laugh.
Of course. Okay. Two pieces of food.
That's okay. We love you too.
And it's another 12 points. That puts you up to
25.
Yep.
Okay. And Megan, your turn.
What?
That's a 6. If you move the board, it's going to turn to a 6.
8. So 4 pieces of wood. Oh, 2 pieces of wood.
But if you use that, it's 3.
Yeah. Food.
10.
10.
5 pieces of wood.
5 pieces of
Food.
food.
Sorry.
And then 7 more pieces of food.
And Megan was never going to eat any food again.
That's not true. We know how fast this food goes.
Go. Alright, everyone feed your people. I only owe 2. Megan, you owe
Basically.
3.
I owe 4.
Why do you only owe 2?
Because I'm at 3 on the tracker.
You're at 2 on the tracker.
I should be at... I've gone there
You've
twice.
gone there twice, which gets you 2. We start at 0.
Okay.
There you go. 4. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't get to interact with the stripper poles really, unless they're being used as street signs. I just get to yell at a lot of people. It's so cute. It's such a cute little musical. The music in it is so good, and it's so cleverly written because the person who wrote it is an incredibly clever person.
If you don't know who Tim Minchin is, you need to go look up his comedy. Because he's actually a comedic pianist, and he's been doing it for years, and he's fantastic.
You actually know who Tim Minchin is because I showed you.
I knew who Tim Minchin was before you showed me. Because I'm a fan of stand-up.
That's true.
It's such a cute little show. And I'm one of those people, I love the music in it because I'm not a huge fan of Annie, because Annie is...
Does this mean 5 of anything, or... No, it's 5 of one type. That's what that is.
Because
only one of those circles.
Yeah. Because Annie is written in keys that shred my eardrums. And Matilda isn't. Which I appreciate.
Actually,
actually never seen the stage production of Annie. I've seen the original movie with Carol Burnett, and then the Disney one with Kristen Chenoweth and
Victor Garber.
And Kathy Bates.
Is
And Alan Cumming.
Alan Cumming's in the Kathy Bates one. That's why it's the best one.
It's Kristen Chenoweth and Alan Cumming, which I love, but I prefer the old one.
No.
And I actually saw the old one after I saw the.
I don't like the bridge when she tries to climb the train bridge. What do I want to do?
That one, if it's the 90s one, that one was the Disney one, which has Kristen Chenoweth and Alan Cumming and Kathy Bates and Victor Garber. I just really love Carol Burnett,
Yeah.
so I thought she was very good as Miss Hannigan.
Megan, where would you like to go? I prefer the Jamie Foxx one, which I've never seen. It's a joke. I obviously don't. Kathy Bates is an icon, especially since her name is spelled with a K!
Why are you the worst?
Because it's Kathy motherfucking Bates.
Actually, no, I don't want to. I don't wanna. Yes.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx played Annie.
It was a bold choice.
This is a bold choice.
Bold move, Cotton. Bold move. I think that's everyone. So you roll 2 die and see what you get for
Stone.
Stone.
6 and 4 is 10, which is 2 pieces of stone.
It is. That was a 6 before it rolled into a 3.
Yes. I will take my 1 free piece of wood or food, and I'm gonna go roll 3 dice. Six plus 4 is 10, plus 2 is 12, so 6 pieces of food, please.
Here am I. Wait. I'm going to roll.
You want your tool first?
No. I'm going to roll. I mean, yeah, but
Why wouldn't you take your tool first?
I'm going to roll for my wood first.
11.
11.
So if you put one of your tools, it's 12.
You get 4 pieces.
Just give me 3 pieces. Well, keep the 3 pieces.
Why wouldn't you get the extra piece?
Because I'm saving the 2. For this one.
Gotcha.
Because this is more important.
So
It doesn't matter. She's.
I just spent them. The 3 that I got, I spent to get this.
but you were only at 11. You only got 2
That's-
pieces.
3,
No,
3,
I
6,
would've
9.
gotten-
Gotcha. Sorry.
Hey.
5, 8,
Oh.
10. Doesn't matter. You get 1 piece of gold.
Boo.
Okay.
That was worth a shot.
Seth Belmont, thank you for the host.
Okay, 2 pieces of wood. to get this card, and also a piece of brick.
See the random cough that just shows up out of nowhere
And then I'm going to roll 3
for reasons.
for stone. I need to at least get 5.
4, 8, 10. 1 piece of stone. 2 pieces of stone.
2 pieces of stone. And I'm going to turn in stone, brick, and gold for this boy. And go 15.
Okay.
I am first. Steven,
Oh wait, we have to feed our people.
people must be fed.
3.
4.
Okay.
Get out here. Please.
I'll take my tool. She's got 4 maples in her hand.
I do.
Oh, she's going for it. I knew it.
Gold.
Go for the gold. Yeah, we had our first real music rehearsal yesterday? Was that yesterday? Last
Yep.
night?
Sunday. Yep.
And you know what? I'm super stoked.
Just me?
Feel like it's gonna be pretty good.
Megan.
Oh, fudge knuckers.
What'd you do?
I'm gonna feed my people with wood.
You have to get wood first.
You might feed them with the stone. 4.
Resources feed 2 people.
No,
Oh, it's still
it's
one.
one for one. Got it.
4.
Nice.
Hey.
16, 19.
So adding this doesn't help.
No. You get 3 pieces.
I get 3 pieces. That's pretty good.
And you took up one on the agriculture tracker.
I
You
did
can do that.
already. I did.
All right, my turn.
Mine says
Mistakes were made.
to watch your profanity.
Nope. You click that you're an adult.
Even adults don't want to hear fudge knuckers.
So it's 13.
Yes.
Divided by
Have
3
you
is
ever
4.
been to
It's 4.
Fud
4,
Ruckers?
yes. Adding 1 doesn't help.
All right. So I get 4. So I'm going to pay 3.
Oh no, you're gonna lose
to
points.
Get this? No, I'm not.
Okay.
We're just gonna put this up
Oh,
at
okay.
3.
Ooh, pencil power gus.
That, and I get 3 victory points, please. So that should be 31.
Okay.
Tool.
I'm gonna roll for food first. Yes, rock and roll. Yeah.
Built the city on rock and roll.
And then I need 2 more dice under this cup. I'm gonna use the cup.
Fire strip, sir.
15.
10, 15, plus 3 is 18. It doesn't help me, so 3 pieces of stone. Stone. Okay.
Okay.
That's the end of round 4.
Yeah. These
All right,
slide down.
Feed your people. I'm feeding a stone and a wood to my people.
Okay.
Enjoy that stone.
You got kids sucking on rocks, sir.
5, so I have 3.
All right. And Derek, you fed your people. Yep.
Yes.
I am not sure about that.
What's up?
Wow. That is Cheddar's.
We had a Cheddar's in Morgantown.
Indeed.
I was never a huge fan.
Yes.
I hate you.
You don't have 5 gold yet.
Hmm?
You don't have 5 gold yet.
I absolutely have 5
Oh,
gold.
I'm sorry.
Well, you can still go here.
I can still go there, but I wanted to go here.
Yeah.
So I could get 7.
But I can get 7.
Because I only needed 2 more.
I only need 2 more.
And I don't have any points on the board.
You have 3 points on the board. Everything that you were saying was not inaccurate, just not the whole truth.
I'm going to throw something at him. He did, but he has resources, so he only had to feed 2. Because he has the 3 agriculture.
Yeah. 3 there. I'm not doing too hot this first game, guys. You're try 2 with.
Even if I just get 1.
Nobody has made any babies yet.
Nobody's really gotten a chance to.
Ooh.
You have 1 guy left.
Going up on the food track.
Food.
I'm gonna go hunting first. So that is 2 pieces of food. And I'm going to roll for wood.
Wood.
7.
2 pieces.
2 pieces. Keep the 1. Take the other one. This.
Yay! Free things for everyone.
A 6, a 5, and a 1.
Yay! I'm gonna get a wood.
I am going to go ahead and take the agriculture.
I'm gonna take the 2.
Wood.
Derek, it is your turn, sir.
Cool.
Yes, here is 2 pieces of wood. I'm going to roll 3 dice.
Fuzzy!
5 months.
5 months. Thank you so much. Hey, J-Town. All right. Hey, look. There you go.
A 5, a 4, and a 3.
You can get a stone.
You can get your stone.
I'm gonna take the 2.
Because in tools alone right now, you can get another stone.
I'm gonna take the gold.
And I guess I get the stone.
Or the food.
Well, he still has to roll for the stone, doesn't he?
Yeah.
What are you doing with the stone?
Yep.
Ooh!
Still get one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh. Good night, Fuzzy.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 points. $55. One dice. Wow. One piece of food. Terrible rolls.
That's what you get. Here's my 4.
Okay.
So I can have this. That puts me up here. I get a tool. I'm gonna take this by paying this. Which gets
You
me.
want to pay the other one that you have there?
So you can only pay 5.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, because somebody took the 7.
6 times 5 is 38.
30. 6 times 5 is not
6 times 5 is 30 plus 3 is 33.
33.
I'm sorry, I thought my math was wrong.
Now I'm gonna roll for food.
You can take your tool.
That's what DoorDash is for, PSP.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
6 pieces of food. That's a lot of food. That's what Derek needed.
There you go. All right. Everyone feed your people.
Feed your peeps.
My people are already fed.
I'm at 3, so I have to pay 2.
Oh wait, I only have to. Yes, I was
You
right.
pay 4. Derek, you're first.
Yes.
Megan.
Where are you guys located? We're in the W, West Virginia.
Yes.
Yeah, I need tools. I have not gotten any tools this time.
Hey!
3 meeples on the hood. Would you say that there's a lot of pumas in Virginia, Peter?
Puma. What if there are a lot of Peters in Virginia and his name is Puma?
Then he's an exotic son of a bitch.
No longer. Oh, just the one?
It is the lover's state. Because he said we have so many Peters here. It's a penis reference.
All right, Derek.
Not funny if you have to tell them what the joke is.
Glad I put the gate on there.
Okay. I'm gonna roll.
Ooh, that's
3 dice.
Dice are all over the table.
6, 12, 13, 14, 15 gets me 5 pieces of wood.
I was thoroughly confused. Because I thought that he was doing this one, and then I realized that that's me.
That is you.
So much wood.
Indeed.
Now for food.
Yes. Two pieces of wood. Jesus.
What?
Piece of food.
Oof, you're gonna feed with food. With
Nope.
Wood.
Oh no, you're right. You're right too. So barely have enough.
Burla.
Megan.
No.
Oh.
2 more pieces of wood, please. Food, please.
Okay. So, I'm going to do this. No, I'm gonna do that first.
Wood.
Actually, Billy, I came up rather high on the wood and came up short on the food, so...
Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13.
4 pieces.
So 4 pieces of wood.
Do we just keep one?
Yeah, keep one of them. I'm gonna go ahead and take this. I'm gonna use the cup.
Sustenance, not substance. Sustenance.
I feel like one of them is definitely sitting on top of another one. Ooh.
6, a 5, and a 2.
Ooh. Zip.
Okay.
Okay.
My turn.
Nope.
Oh no. Sorry. Sorry.
Please.
13
please
points.
move me 13 points.
46.
Glares at Billy.
Oh, you got Sunny glaring at you too.
No.
Steven?
Alright, so I'm gonna take my tool.
Take your tool. Glares at Derek through the screen.
I can't see you.
Alright, I'm going to roll for stone first.
Wood jokes.
Actually, I'm gonna roll for brick first. Three, one of these, so I get 1. And then I'm gonna roll 2 for my stone.
Small jokes. Well, that depends on the person. My jokes would be happy.
That's 7. So even with 2, it doesn't matter. I can only get 1 piece of stone. And then 2 stone and a brick.
It's about how you use the jokes.
14 points, please.
14 points.
45.
And that is that. Megan, you are first.
I am, and that's all that I am.
Yams.
Oh, feed your people.
Feed your peeps.
My people are all fed.
What do I want to do? I don't know.
No one likes the Cubbies. Also, baseball's almost over.
I don't feel like baseball is ever over.
We're in the playoffs.
I just feel like baseball's that sport that just
It's always, yeah.
never
Well, it
stops.
spring training starts in February for pitchers and catchers, and it ends in October.
It
So they
never
get
stops.
Christmas off.
I mean, most of the stadiums seem like they're always empty when you watch them on TV, so I just don't know how they stay profitable.
Profitable.
Honestly, I feel like baseball is so much leftover money. Like, I feel like there's so much money left over from when it was really popular that's how they're still getting by.
Well,
The other thing it could be is like they have all the TV money and the advertising.
I don't know.
It was sports.
I can't believe that you
Have you
chose
spent your gold?
baseball over everything to do while you were here.
Yep. In college, it's less. Which is my favorite. College football is best football.
I do highly recommend football. If you go to the right game,
You know what?
it's a great atmosphere. I feel like even if you go to the wrong game, it's a great atmosphere because you're not really on with a team, if that makes sense. You're just there.
Because I sit in a seat and a gentleman sells me beer. I know.
Megan?
I'm thinking.
Is that the game that your dad wanted to get you guys to go to?
No,
No.
you want to go to the Texas
He wants
game.
to go to the Texas game. In fact, he told us in not so simple words, or in, I guess, simple words, we're going to Austin next year. Just like, literally said, you're going. Be ready.
It doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work
Billy.
that way.
Stop it. Get out of here.
Where's my flag?
If you're
Double.
so sensitive that prompts you to ask the NCAA to make a special rule
not-
for a season,
That is not. It has nothing to do with sensitivity. It has everything to do with sportsmanship. It is
Okay.
no different than when somebody disrespects the center of somebody's field.
but it doesn't. They got a special rule at the end of last season so that people wouldn't do that.
Well, only the
That
people on
just
the
seems
field.
ignorant. It made people do it more. Matthew McConaughey's great. But, like, Texas is meh.
Horns down. Also, we have Leonardo DiCaprio, so.
Yeah! Oscar winner. It may be 60% not playing, but the other 40%'s pretty damn exciting.
I actually think it's actually higher than 60% of not playing.
Of not playing in football?
Yes, because of how much. Because the actual plays only last about like 5 to 10 seconds.
Each quarter is 15 minutes. So if you add that up, it's an hour.
Yes.
And games are 4 hours. So that's about right.
But what I'm saying is like of actual game time because of how
Okay.
much time the clock is moving
But
when they're just in the huddle or like waiting to snap the ball.
To be fair, with that though is that a lot of those are TV timeouts.
No, but it doesn't have anything to do with the amount of time. It
TV timeouts.
It doesn't have anything to do with that. It's just like that's the even if there are no TV timeouts, like even if you don't like if you go to a high school football game, you're there for about 3.5 hours, and those quarters are only 12 minutes.
That's true. You're right. No, I just hate TV timeouts. Especially when they do them like back to back. I still don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go get some wood.
Okay.
The last review game we went to,
Derek?
you're the only one people left.
Mm-hmm.
How do you have 4 people left?
He only did 1 and 1.
I only have 5 people. Have I done this wrong this whole time? Am I supposed to have 6?
No, how do you have 6?
I have no idea.
You're not supposed to have 6.
I'm not supposed to have 6.
You have 3 left. Yeah. What was the second? I like both. So.
Okay.
That.
It doesn't take 4 hours. It takes 2 hours, and it's great. I love soccer, but I just love football more simply because
That one. It's the
I'm
only
more
one.
exposed to it. There are no soccer teams in my area. I can go to Columbus.
Hello, Ember.
7.
7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 11. So 8, 9.
So 3. Do you want to just keep them here?
Yeah, just keep them.
Golf is terrible.
Actually, if you'd done that first, you got 12. Could have got an extra one. Because you have 3 wood there.
Yeah, it's okay. I already made the decision.
Okay.
That's cheating. If I were to go back and do that, that's a game that I should. We've played this enough that I should know that and should have seen that.
All right. My turn. Tool. Upgrade. And then I'm rolling for... rolling for gold.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 piece of gold.
8. Hold on. 9, 10.
If you use all of them,
12.
you can get 2.
Then I'm getting 2. That was horrible.
I like some sports. I like football. I like soccer. Really, that's about it. Until we get into like the Olympics, and then I like a lot more stuff. Like gymnastics and rhythmic gymnastics, which is also really fun to watch, and diving and swimming.
A 4, a 2, and a 1. Wow. Awful.
I don't like baseball. And I don't like basketball.
I'll take the gold.
Megan.
That's me.
Brick or wood?
I shall take the brick.
I will take the wood.
With this particular piece.
Going to roll
I just...
for my stone.
I've watched like 2 or 3 episodes of the IT Crowd. That's a 1.
Yeah. One, 2, 67. Okay. Terrible. Six, 9, 10 is 5 pieces of food.
I'm at 45. You knocked me off that.
Okay.
Okay, repeat to people.
My people are fed.
My people are fed. That stack is getting low.
Mm-hmm.
It is on Netflix, but it was on. God, no, I think it was on ITV first. It's a British show.
Derek?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
iDragon Netflix is not going to have in-game on it at all.
That'll be on
It'll be on Disney Plus.
How do I do this?
Billy, if that's your favorite sport, then you should pick up cornhole.
Oh my gosh, I laughed so hard. Ray, I know that you're lurking, but I laughed really hard knowing that
Joe
had to teach you how to play cornhole when that is like a staple here. I'm gonna kill him.
Where were you gonna get stoned from? Oh,
Literally right here. Literally right here.
sorry.
And you don't even have anybody on the stone.
I got 2 people left.
That's right, when he rolls double ones again.
I'm gonna throw something at him.
Have you ever watched competitive cornhole on like ESPN5? Because those are the type of people that live in West Virginia.
I'm so mad right now. Because I can't even add this to my gold.
I have not played euchre in forever.
I don't know what that is.
It's a card game.
That's not a sport.
Didn't say that it was.
I'm sorry, I genuinely did not see that you were getting stoned.
Nope, it's fine. It's just the second time that you've screwed me over. Ah.
And my turn. No, you have anybody left, Megan?
No. I put all mine in
Alright.
the gold so I could make sure
I
that
go
I
up
got a
one
gold
there.
for that.
I am going
Need a
to
bench.
roll for my. Let's roll for stone first. So 1 for my stone.
I was always an ERS fan.
3.
3, 4, 5. So I get 1 stone. And then I'm going to roll 1 for my wood.
Is that a chimney?
4,
Sure.
5, 6. So 2 wood. I actually just keep the 2 wood. I'm going to take this card. And I'm going to roll these 3 for us to see what we get.
Now it's a bench.
A 5, a 4, and a 3.
5, a 4, and a 3. I'm going to take the tool. And
stone.
What does that leave me?
Gold. And then I'm gonna pay for this 4 with 2 gold, which is 12 plus 5,
17,
17 plus 3,
20,
20.
65. Oh, the gold. You need to roll for wood.
But I already did.
Oh. Okay. I will flip my tool over. I will pay for this boy.
Ha.
A 5 and 2 3s. I will take the tool. Rolling for stone.
Because you got a lot of food and then you never had to use it because you went up on the tracker.
11,
I really thought I only had 2.
12, 13, 14, 15, 18. Gets me 3 stone. That's all the rolling I have to do. And then pay this to get
Just leave me behind. It's fine.
16 points. 77.83.
Here are my 3 wood for this, which gets me 2 stone. I'm going to roll for the gold first.
5, 8, 9. You get 10, 11. You can get 2 pieces.
10, 11, 12.
And then roll for your wood. You still have 2 left to use. 8 doesn't help you, so you still get 2 pieces of wood.
You.
Did everyone feed their people?
I fed mine. Garrett, did you feed yours? Oh my god, I don't know.
Is that where you're going?
Yes. Just take it. It's fine. Eric.
Megan?
Nothing right
Last one, Megan. Oof, what have I done?
Okay, I thought I only had one left when I did that one.
You put another one there.
No, I can't.
Why can't you?
Because once you place them, you're not supposed to put it in.
Oh no, I thought you can do that. I thought you can do it as long as there's a place left.
Nope.
Are we sure about that? Okay.
I'm not happy about it because I legitimately didn't see it there. But it is what it is. I'll look it up. I'm
Double
telling
check.
You can't. The player may never place figures on a location where he already has figures. It sucks because I legitimately thought I only had one left.
Then put it there. We're playing for fun, Megan.
No, because then I'll feel like I cheated, and I don't like
It's
feeling
not
like I cheated.
cheating. It was a mistake.
It's cheating. I feel like I'm cheating. It's fine.
Okay, I need to go up on the food biz. Then I get. Ah! Didn't get any food! Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna roll for gold.
It's a good question,
Good question. What was the question?
but also, why not?
I say do it.
What are you owing?
I didn't get any food.
Oh.
I got to roll high.
Real high. Which one you roll for first?
Three, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna go.
Well, no, you have a stone. You can feed your person with a stone.
I have to have two things. To
Oh,
feed.
you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Bricks are 4.
Yep.
Bricks are 4.
I'm gonna roll brick first.
Brick.
It's a 6. So that's good because if I use 2, that makes it 8,
Which gets you 2 brick.
which gets me 2 brick. So there is dinner.
There's dinner.
And no matter what you roll, you're gonna get at least one
Yeah.
piece of gold.
Yeah. Okay, here she is. 3 plus 3 is 6. And these 3 go back to get me 15 additional points. Should be 98.
Alright. Well, I'm going to spend 2 wood for this.
Okay. So
Oh, I only need 1 of these 2 for dinner.
So that's 1, 2, 3.
Mhm.
Tied for this. I'm going to roll for wood.
Six? No, that's not 6.
That's
about
more of a 4 than
Sorry.
it is a 6.
I looked at it. I saw the 6 side and I just said it was facing.
4, 5, 6, 6.
One of those will get you.
7, 8, 9. That'll give me 3.
Do you want to do that and get your.
Yeah,
Okay, then what would you like from that?
that's a good question. Let's do a gold and a stone. No. Let's do 2 gold.
Yeah, makes the most sense.
Yeah. 2 gold.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll for that.
Okay, still have 3 left. So So it's 5, so you
So I
get
get
1.
1 brick. And then I'm gonna pay for this. What's
6,
that?
12,
Ember, thank you so
18.
much for the 100 bitties.
23, 27, 53, 63. Oh,
Wait. 46 plus what?
27 is actually 73.
It's actually just 70.
46 from 27?
27. So it would 20 is 66.
So it's 73.
73. You put me to 63, so I was like, oh, it's 7 more than that. Okay. That's it.
It's too windy is the definition.
Oh, here is the stuff to pay for.
Nah, keep it. You deserve it.
I deserve.
I need some more dice. I need. So I'm rolling for wood.
Wood.
5.
I can eat ice cream in January.
I have allergies,
5, 6,
Derek.
7,
Stop
8,
making
9.
that face at me.
But how does allergies affect ice cream?
8,
Lactose intolerance.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Made of milk.
No,
16.
That's what lactose intolerance
No.
is.
But, yeah, but the windiness doesn't affect his lactose intolerance.
I don't understand the windy, but the
I don't understand how
paying
windy
1
prevents you
to
from
get
getting ice
this.
cream.
I found out today that Halo Top has pumpkin pie coconut milk ice cream, and I'm 1000% gonna go buy that. It makes me really happy.
So we have a 4, a 3, and a 2. I'm gonna take the gold.
It's a 3 a stone.
3 is a stone, 2 is a brick.
I'll grab a stone.
Okay.
When to stir up the allergies.
Allergies
okay.
makes me feel bad. Feeling bad diminishes my need for ice cream.
Okay. I'm glad that I worked through it. It was gonna bother me. All right, Megan, you're first.
I am first. Oh, I'm at 73.
Derek, go get food.
Where was that?
65.
5 or 64?
64.
No, 65. Because it was 2 away from when
Yes.
you did that.
Okay.
Feed you folks.
My
don't
folks are
have to.
fed.
Mine are indeed fed. Okay. 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 Okay.
This game is called Stone Age.
Stone Age.
It's Primal Week here. We're going to be playing Mesolithic games all week. That is Stone Age. That is Rise of Tribes. That is either Tribes or Sapiens. We haven't decided.
I think we have one more game that fits in that category.
I think so. I can't remember what it is.
So we just got.
No, that's Tribes.
Oh.
But I think we have one more besides.
Yeah.
We had Tribes, Red Tribes, Sapien, this, and I think we have one more
There's one
game.
more somewhere.
I can't remember what it is though.
I don't know.
So we'd have that Dino game. Dino SOS.
I know. I love Dino SOS.
Or Dinosaur Island.
Or the Jurassic Park game. But that's not really. Because it takes place in modern day.
I don't really like games, video, or board games based on movies.
Bonus Rising was fun.
It's nice to know we were all going for it.
That will, I think, completely
Yeah, you're
Yeah, that'll max you
it'll
out.
max me out.
I was gonna have to lose one.
No, you wouldn't. It would have maxed you
Oh,
out
it's
too.
the same, yeah.
Okay. Have a good dinner. What are you doing?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
May I suggest going for food?
Probably a good plan.
Oh, it's a good plan, but I'm not going to waste my first turn on it.
Just try to be helpful.
All right. Garrett? These little workers are built weird.
You're built weird.
Do they have? Is that like their
I think they've got like a fur on.
okay? Because it just kind of looks like
they
they're
have
like
4 arms.
yeah, they have 4 arms, and I'm
Maybe it's a fat tire.
like they're like this.
Maybe they got like tight pants on.
Maybe. No.
I'm joking. It's obviously not. They have tight pants on. I think they're wearing furs.
What do you all think at home?
I don't know
Yeah.
where to go.
It also kind of looks like they're like. I also kind of think like they're
Like they're like doing this.
like their hands on their hips.
That's the opposite.
They're doing sassy.
Oh, you mean they've got their little hands
They've got their
out.
little hands out.
Yeah.
Nah, they're wearing furs.
I like sassy hands on
I
hips.
do kind of like the sassy hands on the hips.
What's that guy from...
You better bring back some saber-tooth tiger meat.
What's that guy from Say Yes to the Dress Atlanta? That's how
Monty?
That's how he puts his hand on his hip. Just flared out.
I watched a lot of Say Yes to the Dress this weekend. I mean, they could be alien cavemen.
It all
They
comes
look
back to the
real
end.
weird from the side though, because you have this that's we're still trying to figure out what they are, and then you're like, oh god.
All cavemen are aliens. That's how life started on our planet.
It's just like, ugh.
Jesus.
I know what I want.
Yeah, you do.
Well.
All right, Megan. Gonna roll for your wood.
No. I'm actually gonna use 2 brick to get this first.
Gotcha.
So that's gonna max.
That's gonna max everything out.
It's gonna max everything out.
Max.
Now I'm gonna roll for my wood.
Ooh,
5
5
That's 1 piece.
plus 12.
plus 12 is 17.
17, so that is 5
5 pieces of wood.
Do you want to just keep all 5 of them here?
Yeah, keep all 5 of them there and then take my wood, or my brick and my stone.
Okay. So you get a food.
And an extra card. What is it?
Oh, I get a stone back.
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad.
Steven?
All right. Food track goes up. I'm rolling for brick.
1, 2, 7.
7, 8,
Oh, I'm sorry.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, doesn't really matter. I got 12, so I get 3.
That's good.
And then I'm going to spend 2 and 1.
Well, this game comes with a little rolly cup.
It's a nice leather rolly cup.
Leather. It's like real thick leather.
So 69 plus 10 is 70.
It matches the aesthetic.
Okay.
We're like, oh, it's a quick game. 2 hours later.
Nobody said it was quick. It just moves fast.
Well, actually, it's like an hour and a half.
The rounds move quickly, though.
I will roll for the gold. Four plus 2 is 6, so I get 1.
You only use 2 of the 3 there.
Yes.
Okay.
So you just have 7 left.
7. 5
5, 6
plus 1. That uses all that 6.
So
That's
3.
Yeah.
So I have 3 left for my food purposes.
So as long as you get a 1, you get 2 food.
That went on a journey. 6.
So
Went on a journey.
3 pieces of food.
Woo! Alright.
All right, feed your people.
I don't gotta.
You don't either.
Steven, you're first.
I am.
One stack has 1 hut. One stack has 2 huts, and one has 4 left. As soon as one of those stacks is empty, the end game triggers, and we finish the round.
Actually, no. Sorry, I don't want to do that. Okay. Megan.
This is an excellent question.
Just toss them and see where they land.
Okay.
Gold!
Am I gonna kill you?
So Megan is ending the game.
I don't understand why you're going to.
Well, I didn't realize you still had one left.
Oh, you were gonna take it from me. Sneaky. Could it be any mix or just one?
1 resource.
One resource.
And I guess I'm gonna go here. No, I'm gonna go here.
Megan,
Yes.
you're out.
I'm out. I have used all of my stuff.
Dilemma.
ABC stars.
Woo!
Guess you can feed him wood or something.
Yep, they're gonna get some wood to eat.
Okay.
It's gonna be a pine branch.
That
It'll be
goes up to
flavored.
8. I'm gonna roll for my stone. 6, so that still gets me 1. Wait, 6, 7, 8, so 2. But that and that together gets me this. I go up 11 points, so I'm up to 90. And then 4 wood gets me this, which gives me 4 food, which I don't need. Okay.
3 pieces of wood. Gets me.
I can do the.
And this.
Cup song.
Yes. Okay. Here. Daddy needs some brick. Got to roll a 4. So 2 and 2 is a brick. Don't like you. Daddy needs some wood. A lot of wood.
Well, you have
I have one. I only need one. I need 2 pieces of wood. So I need to roll 6.
You have 6 there, luckily.
3. Yes, there's 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 23.
1623.
Yeah. Okay. Go.
Goes to you.
She is. 4 dice. Going for the gold. Oof. Bad roll. I heard it. 6, 11, 14, 16. So that is 2 pieces of wood, 3 pieces of wood,
First of all, she's going after gold.
5 pieces of gold.
Seven
Wait,
pieces.
no.
Wait, it's not 5 pieces.
It's
of
not
gold.
5, it's 4.
There's 1,
1.
2,
3, 4. This is only 2 pieces right here.
there's 1 on its own,
Okay.
4, 5, 6, and then there's 1 more.
Stop.
No.
Stop. 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 Please. 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, plus 12 is 28. Divided by 6 is something. 4.
Yeah,
4.
too shy.
Fine. So 6 times 6 is 36.
Alright, so 79.
109.
4 and change.
Big turn.
Alright, time for final scoring.
Okay.
I did not do well at all this round.
Scoring. I just wanted the. Oh, end of game. Okay. Final scoring.
It's all right here.
Yeah. Each remaining resource is worth 1 point.
Feed your people.
Oh yeah, feed your people. My people are fed.
And people are fed.
So each resource is worth 1 point, so I get 2 more points, and you get 2 more points,
I get
Megan.
2 more points.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Cards.
Okay. Just are you going to do the sets first, or? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4, so 16 points for me. 8 and 108.
Derek?
I don't have any sets. I don't collect the sets.
I have all 8. And 1. So 65.
Christ.
65.
576.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
You're about to lap me.
Okay.
Okay.
And these guys.
Okay.
I get 1 for each person that I have, which is 5. I get 2, 4 for each tool that I have, which is 16. So 4 times 16.
Let's use a calculator.
64.
What?
60.
No.
No.
Yeah, it's 64.
64.
Yeah.
No. How much? Wait. 16
4 times 16
times
is 64.
4 is 64, yes.
Yeah.
That's what I said, right?
90. And then 2, 4, 5 times my huts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 5 is
35.
40. 35.
This is why I got to go the first in bank heist so many times.
220.
Y'all are doing math really fast in my head.
Yeah. Alright. I'm not coming anywhere near all that, so I get 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 times 6 is 30. No.
4 times 6 is 24.
24.
32.
32.
132.
I get 10 more for my people. And then 4 times 8 is
32.
no 32.
Yeah.
74. 174.
Okay.
Sets? Oh, you already
I
did
We
did
that.
that.
already did the sets. I have 1
One more.
for all of my
Food.
5.
food, so 5. 1 for my people, so 5.
86.
And then 4 times this, which
64.
is 64.
64, so let's put you at 90 plus 60 is 50.
Wow. 250. Megan beat me by 30. Damn.
All right, final scoring. In a distant last place is me with 174. And second place is Derek with 220. And in first place with the face of shock is Megan with 250.
That's such a big number.
Those 3 rounds of just snake eyes killed me. Ugh.
I did it!
Dang.
I don't win very many worker placement games, so this is very exciting for me. I think this is only the second time I've won this particular game. And there are a few that I've never won.
Getting that full set.
A full set, man. Using your resources to get the full set in this is worth it.
All right.
Probably because I was yelling at Derek because I was mad he was taking my stuff.
We do not have time to play this again.
No, we do not.
So what other game would we like to play?
I mean, we can play Sapiens.
Do we want to play Sapiens as our second game here? or-
No, that'll take that'll take longer than 45 minutes.
You think?
Especially to tear down and then to set it back up and then to remember how to play it. Yes.
It's just a tile laying game. Alright. So, let's see. Let me look at the quick games. I'll help to do all of this real quick.
It has to be themed.
Why does it have to be themed? We played Go Nuts for Donuts last week.
Megan, do you want to do your spiel? You haven't done it at all today.
I haven't done it at all today because I was
She was too
talking
focused
about
on
other
winning.
things. Hello! We are Board Game House. We play board games on the internet for you. Yes, Billy, for you. You beat me to it. We play Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We play all sorts of board games like Stone Age and Catan and
Monarch.
Machikoro.
Monarch and Machikoro. All kinds of things. Follow us on our socials, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. Go find our YouTube, which is really easy to find because it's just youtube.com/boardgamehouse. Easy to find. Subscribe there for all of our how-to plays and VODs and possible other content coming up in the future when I'm not sick anymore. Come join our Discord that is active.
Where Gormeyer shows us beautiful dice that we can't get.
Basically, there's a lot of dice.
Speaking of dice, one of those channels is restocking their store tomorrow morning at 11 a.m.
Did anybody see the one I posted in there? It was I think it was the it was either Die Hard or Kraken, but it was the one with the flowers.
It wasn't Kraken, because
Oh,
Kraken
so pretty.
is fracturing at this moment in time.
What?
Their customer service has been terrible, and people are tearing them a new one.
Oh no.
We still are missing one bag.
Oh, it's down here. I saved mine, so I knew where it was. Yes, G has opened our eyes.
I dropped one.
You did. Opened our eyes to all of the possibilities of dice out there that we didn't know existed. I didn't know it existed.
Well, that's Kraken. I don't think it's anything that has happened dice wise. I just think that they haven't dealt. Their customer service hasn't been the best. There were several people on a Twitter post that turned into a Reddit thread about how they ordered a certain set of dice, and when they received them, they were not the same visual as what was being sold on the site, as well as they were sticky. And when it was reported back to their customer service was like, they weren't sticky when they left here, so there's nothing we can do about it. And then that turned into Kraken actually changing their checkout process. So when you check out, you have to now check a box that says that your dice were hand checked by someone at their facility before they're sent to you. But you have to check that box, and there's no way for you to know that that's true. So there's just a lot of weird stuff happening with Kraken. But Kraken does do their Misfit dice every once in a while, and I like Misfit dice. So we'll see what happens with that.
Well, I wanted the ones with flowers in it, specifically the orange ones.
I think that was Dispel?
It was a bigger company.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the Island of Misfit Dice, where they give you a little, like, adoption certificate, too, with your little Misfit Dice. But yes,
of early man,
You think of
I think of Mars Attacks.
aliens. This insert could be a little better.
Don't forget the rules that are smushed.
Oh no.
Dice these are in that. We're gonna play.
That's very interesting because the picture I found online said this was from Rio Grande Games.
Well, you know how things like publishers change and stuff. The gaming industry is real weird like that. Sometimes one day it'll be by this company, the next day it's by this company.
We're gonna play Mars Attacks, which is by Steve Jackson Games. It's a pretty simple game. You roll dice, and you try to score points. Do you want to get the rules and help me with the setup?
Rules! These are the rules! Look at the rules! What do you want me to do?
Yes, DK Aspie. Speaking of games based on movies.
What am I doing?
I don't know.
Trying to
Setup.
just the setup.
Yeah. I remember how to play. I just don't
Okay,
remember the exact setup.
everybody needs to pick their color. Mine is orange.
Are we gonna do the easy one or the difficult one?
I don't know. Let's do difficult.
Okay.
Cause he's scary. Are you green?
Sure. All right. How many piles do we get? And
I'm working on it. 4 stacks. The number in each stack should match the number of players in the game.
so each stack needs to have 3.
Yeah. So, 4 stacks of 3.
Okay, we need all those. We don't need this anymore.
Oh man, this would be a good one to use my dice tower on.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Speaking of dice, these have dice, and they feel good. I don't know why. I don't know why these particular dice feel good.
There we go. And there's all kinds of cities to invade with this, so
Feel. Feel them. Feel the dice.
okay.
What about them?
Oh, they just feel good.
Do they?
Yeah.
Now,
It's
what are we
because they're
playing
full.
to? Are we playing till one of the rolls is empty, I believe?
Yes, I think it's when one of the stacks
End of
is
game.
empty.
We're playing with last card. Keep playing until the first player's turn again. Then the game ends, and the first player takes 1 more turn. Add up the VP of all the cards that you have. If there's a tie, the tie player, the latest in the turn order, is the winner.
I
So-
didn't absorb any of that.
We play until one of these piles is empty.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
whoever has the most points wins.
Correct.
Got it.
So,
Let her in.
Yes. I have all the dice that I need. I found so many dice that I had stored away that I never use. But I want
so
more
when you
dice.
roll the dice, there's 3 different sides. You have the guns, which you need to claim most cities.
Hi, baby.
You have radiation, which if you get more radiation than you can put out here. And then you have the alien head.
Stop.
Yes.
So,
Cheater.
Megan, which one are you going to go for?
Aliens you re-roll, right?
Yes, unless you say you're going for like the Gateway Arch, which you're trying to roll aliens.
I'm going to.
Oh, yeah, hi.
I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna go to Boston.
You go try to go to Boston.
No, I think I'll go to Boston.
thing goes here. Go ahead and roll them. That one's super cocked. Go ahead and re-roll that one.
Great.
Okay, so this is kind of like zombie dice. You can push your luck if you want, or you can stop.
I'll push it.
Okay. Hey, you got it.
I did get it.
Okay, so Megan, you take
So
this
I take
one.
Boston.
And now it has an ongoing effect at the bottom.
It does. So anytime that my little dude is at a place at the beginning of my turn, I can move him up one.
Gotcha. Okay.
Aliens attack the United States because all the assholes are here. So, if they could get rid of the assholes, they might be able to live in peace with the rest of the planet.
Okay. I am going to go for. I'm going to go for Mount Rushmore. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my turn ends there. So I put a token at 5. But that doesn't matter. Because I'm going for aliens, I only can roll once. Because whenever you re-roll aliens.
I see.
Those are like the feet normally in you should.
What'd you do?
I lost the dice.
A die.
Links.
Well, she very much knows her name.
Yeah. Steven is under your chair.
It's under my chair.
Weird. What's right here? I got it.
Which one are you going for, sir?
I think I will attack Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the lane.
Links, come here. Get away from the dice.
Ooh.
Oh.
Bust.
Is it a bust?
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. Ouch. Okay, I'm going to go for... New York!
Okay.
She 1000% fell and landed on my stuff. Please find my lipstick so she doesn't run off with it. Start spreading the news.
I don't know why I laid them up this way, not
I'm
this way.
leaving. I don't know why you did either, because you never lay them out like this.
We've almost always exclusively played this game straight up and down.
No. We've always played it this way.
No.
Oh, we usually play it like this for some reason. Down the line.
It's probably because the way this card is.
Probably. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York.
Aliens.
Lots of aliens. Going for it.
These little town blues are melting away.
Put one there. I'm going to try to finish off Mount Rushmore. I need 3. I got it.
I got it. 12 victory points for you.
The Lincoln
The
Memorial.
Lincoln Memorial. It's the same.
Now, if anybody gets that, it's gonna end the game.
It's gonna be the fastest game ever.
Well, that's if he goes for that.
Don't go there.
I'm gonna go.
For the Lincoln Memorial. Where are you going?
Oklahoma City.
He didn't bust that time. Ooh. Good rolls. Good rolls. That. Oof.
Okay, so one of your little markers goes on the 6. Megan.
Alright, so at the end of my turn,
What?
or the start of my turn,
It would go.
it goes back. And then this brings it back forward.
Yeah. So,
So,
it just stays
it's
like
gonna
this.
stay put. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today.
Guns, guns, guns.
Oh,
One away.
one way.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm gonna go for the Gateway Arch.
Guns, guns, guns is also why the aliens attacked the United States.
And I get it.
Nope.
There are 3 heads
There
there.
are 3.
I thought there was 4.
Nope,
Nope.
there are 3
There are
heads
3.
there.
Oh.
I have a hard time reading them. I don't know why. It's like my eyes have a hard time adjusting to the color.
I will finish Oklahoma City.
Oh, that's gonna suck if he finishes that for you.
What? It is gonna suck. It's only 2. He could bust out. It's 4. He only needs 2. He busted.
He busted out. Yep.
Thank God.
It's a gun.
It's a
Doesn't
gun, but
matter.
you busted out.
So even though I got a gun,
Yeah,
You
because
busted.
you busted.
It's like the brains in zombie dice.
so the whole turn is waste.
Kaput. Kaput.
I don't like these games.
You got it.
Whew. Whew. Whew.
Okay.
Milwaukee.
I'm gonna finish the Gateway Arch. Hopefully. Yeah, I got it.
Derek. Now you can finish Oklahoma City.
I will.
There you go.
You got it.
You got it without busting. Whoa!
What?
Did you hear?
When you claim this card, place the remaining cards in play face down on the bottom of their stacks. Turn over the top card for each stack to reveal the new cards in play. All players' tokens are returned to their owners.
Yep, that's why I didn't want you to do it. We have Detroit.
San
Michigan.
Antone
Alright.
and San Diego.
I'll go to.
San Diego.
Oh, that's not a lot of.
No. It's very easy to bust.
Must be captured all at once.
Yeah.
Detroit.
Meaning that you can't
You have to
in
get
one
it
turn.
in one turn.
Yeah.
Just not one roll, one turn.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, hi. Hello. I'm gonna go for San Diego.
Okay.
Santa Preen.
Three. I'm gonna stop.
You gonna stop there?
Yeah. So that puts me here at 5.
Okay.
It's hot in here.
I'm gonna go for Detroit.
Detroit,
Rock
Michigan.
City.
did.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, 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 hey.
I did get it.
This is mine. She said, don't bite my ring. Ooh.
Oops.
I'm going to go after San Diego.
Hey. Bust.
Yeah, I busted. No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
4.
Oh, no, it's 5 now.
Oh.
Because you got rid of the one that didn't have one.
Wait, another.
Now I did.
Alright, you're being a little jerk. You're going back out in the hall.
San Diego!
Bust.
Yep. Big bust. Oh, but this moves up to 7. So this.
Alright.
But that was a... That's a hefty bust right there.
I'm going to go for Milwaukee.
He's gonna end it.
How dare you! No, you're not.
Nope, I'm busting.
You're gonna bust.
What you going for?
San Diego.
4.
That was an alien.
Need 2 more nukes.
A nuke and a gun. So you're at
I'll stop at 5.
5. It's gonna move up for me. San Diego.
Nope, you didn't nuke. You
Finished
got
it.
it.
Boop. I'm sorry. This is mine though. Austin.
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 I'm going to go for Austin.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Bust. I'm gonna go after San Antone.
You okay there?
Bust.
This one sounds different than it usually does, and I don't know why. This is the one that I like. It's my favorite one. But it sounds different.
It does.
Spacey.
I'm gonna go for the Lincoln Memorial.
Because this is the original mix.
Oh, actually, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
5.
Oh, crap. You can actually go after something else now and just
could.
get that in 2 turns. Milwaukee.
You didn't bust. Oh, did you?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you did.
5. Bust.
Sorry. That's the 3rd single roll
Bust,
in a
bust.
row that you've busted.
I'm gonna go for the Lincoln Memorial.
Hey, get here. 2.
Should have did something else.
So. You're gonna go for something else and
I don't know. I feel like I should.
you just run the risk of him getting 5 in
Him
his turn.
getting it.
Yep. Gonna risk it for the biscuit.
Who? Wait, if it goes up, wouldn't I still get a roll?
What?
Because I wouldn't actually roll.
What? Yes.
Like, if it were to go up and I would get it because it went up.
You'd
Yeah.
still get
I
it.
would
You
still get a roll.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go for San Antonio.
So she is gonna be greedy.
I'm gonna be greedy.
4. You didn't bust.
I'm gonna stop it right there. That's a 4.
Okay. Milwaukee.
Ooh.
I should have gone for the Lincoln
You should
Memorial.
have come for the Lincoln Memorial.
Because I would have literally just gotten
You
it.
would have.
Here's the thing that's gonna really suck.
You bust now.
What?
You bust now.
No. I can't. I'm not gonna get to go because you're gonna complete it, and I think as soon as the first, if you're the person that completes
Has
it,
to get back to the first player.
yeah, but you're gonna end the game on your turn.
No, everybody gets the same amount of turns.
Oh,
That's
gotcha.
what that means.
Oh, okay, so I'll still get one more turn.
Yeah, you would still get one more turn.
Screw it.
Unless I end it.
Unless he ends it, yeah.
This is true.
I would stop.
I'm gonna stop there.
Yeah. Derek?
The Lincoln Memorial!
You get 5 aliens on this roll. You get that, and you end the game.
Bust. No, I didn't bust. I
You
only
didn't
got
bust,
2
you
aliens.
got 2 aliens. Okay, so that goes. And I get this card. Sorry, Derek.
It's okay. I don't like these games.
San Antonio. See if I can get it.
Bust.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I
Or
did
bust.
bust. I'm
Alright. So now
just gonna pull this back. Need
I need 4 guns.
4 guns.
And not 4.
Yeah.
The cup, she is empty.
Nope.
Bust.
Bust. Oh, and you got your 4 guns too. That sucks. Derek?
If I had happy butts, I would put them in the cup.
Where you need to say where you're going. Austin?
Just say Austin.
Why not?
Austin. You got 3.
And you only have 2, so.
Yeah.
Bust.
There's that. Yeah, bust. I think I won.
I think you did too.
7.
24.
Man got 22 and 2 cards.
32.
Would you rather play zombie dice over this, Derek?
They are the same.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
I don't feel like they are.
Let's do one more round of this. We have all kinds of different
won!
cities. We'll play with completely different cities this time.
What was the last city? We didn't get to see it.
Exclamation point, Megan wins! 87.
What was it?
Chicago.
Chicago. Chicago. Chicago.
3, 4,
86. Y'all, I'm closing in on 100.
2, 3, 4. Oop.
I feel like I'm gonna end up going on like a losing streak though.
There we go. We still have 5 cities we're not going to see tonight, which are San Francisco, Jacksonville, Las Vegas, Seattle, and Philadelphia.
Oh.
Flip, flip, Flipadelphia.
Greetings from the Statue of Liberty. I'm going to go for Toronto. No. Yes. Should have went for the Statue of Liberty.
Bust.
Yep, sure did.
I'm also going to go for Toronto. I also bust.
I'm gonna go for San Jose. Toronto. Canada. Bust.
Ember! Thank you for the 100 sandwich biddies!
They don't go in the cup though, Amber.
We appreciate your 100 sandwich biddies anyways.
110.
Yeah, 100. 100 sandwich biddies plus
The 10
10.
bonus.
10 bonus biddies.
Sandwiches.
What's on the same? Are they meatball subs?
I cannot tell.
I think they're just.
It looks like a ham sandwich.
I think it looks like a spicy Italian.
It might be a spicy Italian. Megan, I
I want
busted.
Subway. I love Subway.
No bust.
I didn't bust. Oh, I was going for Toronto. By the way. Gonna
One-
bust this time.
No.
Probably.
I don't
probably
feel like I
shouldn't
should
risk it.
pull. I don't think I should push my luck. So, with how poorly we've been rolling.
I'm also going to go for Toronto.
Back off Toronto.
No, I'm going for the Statue of Liberty.
All guns.
Bust.
No.
Yes, 4 bust.
Oh, okay. Only saw 3 for a second. Sorry.
Toronto.
Back up of it.
Bust.
Oh my gosh.
We got to get rid of Memphis. That's what's killing us right now.
Toronto.
Bust.
Statue of Liberty.
Bust.
No
No.
bust. You got 4.
4.
Nice.
Toronto. Bust.
Bust. Big bust.
Toronto.
Bust.
No.
Oh, it should have gone for the Statue of Liberty.
There's one. You got one gun.
Oh my gosh. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
2 more busts. No bust. 3 guns.
I mean, I feel like it's worth it, right?
No.
Yeah. it is.
Bust. No bust.
Do not do that, Megan.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty.
Bust.
I'm assuming Toronto.
So many guns. So little
Got 4
time.
guns.
Bust.
You were on what, 4?
Yes. Bust. No.
Toronto is mine. Oh no! I made it worse.
I'm going.
If you're nuked on your first roll, you may ignore the results of that roll and start your turn again.
I'm going for Denver.
Denver.
Bust. Yep.
Damn. Yeah, because there's only 3 now.
It's only 3 now.
Denver.
Bust.
Denver.
Denver.
Bust.
Denver. I really should have finished off.
Yeah, you should have.
I'm gonna stop there.
Good plan. Derek.
Denver.
Oh, that's.
Bust.
Bust. Memphis.
Bust. Denver.
Bust. Oh my gosh.
Denver.
Bust. Just for posterity. Memphis.
Not a bust.
Not not a bust. I should have went for Denver.
Oh, you can re-roll one, can't you?
I can.
Did you get it?
I did.
Okay.
This is mine. When you claim this card, move one face-down card to any other stack, including a stack with no cards left. That's no fun.
It doesn't say it has to be from this one.
This one has 3 on it still.
I don't know. Let's do this. I don't know why.
Okay. Denver. Got it.
Got him. And not a bust. Oh, there we go.
Finally.
Statue of Liberty.
I'm sorry, what?
15 points.
Hold on.
You actually did pretty good. Hey! Well done. Yes, then. We have a problem.
Houston. Oof. Three busts left. Sure. Oof.
Statue of Liberty.
Listen, 2 nights ago, I got on a Facebook video, like, rabbit hole. I was on this same thread. Like, you know how, like, you'll go onto a Facebook video and, like, you scroll and it'll be just different videos underneath of it?
I did not bust, right?
No. You get 3 more hits.
I was on that same thread for, like, 2 hours watching these videos. For
Statue of Liberty?
reasons
Yes.
I have yet to understand. I feel like this is as close to cheating as you can get.
I dropped.
Just roll it like a normal person.
3.
Boom. I got a card.
Houston. Oof.
That's 5.
You can re-roll one of those, don't forget.
Got him.
The Grand Canyon.
Yeah, Grand Canyon, no.
What makes them bisexual? Are their fingers
Purple.
interlocked?
The coloring.
Purple.
Purple and blue.
Purple, blue, and blue. It's more than just purple.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Grand Canyon.
That is what you said. Ooh, nice. You got it. I don't get another turn.
You have like 15,000 points.
I don't, though.
I'm gonna try and do
15,000.
Dallas. Bust.
Yep. I don't get a turn.
Alright. Derek, you may have won that.
15.
No.
Nope.
19.
10. Megan wins again. Alright, let's find somebody to raid.
Been back in our faces. Sorry.
You guys do that. They can't hear the music anymore. Who are we gonna raid tonight?
What's Paulie doing now?
Looks like he might be doing marbles right now. Actually, I have no clue.
It's probably just a cat jumping around.
CR. Wait, what?
Oh, they're getting ready to raid CR.
Wait, no, today's Monday, though.
Monday.
Right.
Oh, it's they're doing Felicia Days.
Oh.
Between the
sheets. I bet that's going to be a good one.
Let's go raid the Brothers Murph. Their actual Gen Con. Let's go raid Gen Con.
Okay.
Is he wearing a hat?
Actually, neither one's wearing a hat tonight. But they're playing
They're playing Terraforming
They're playing
Mars.
Terraforming Mars, which I love that game. So, we're gonna go raid Gen Con TV.
Gen Con TV.
So, hang around for the raid. Show them some love over there. Brothers Murph are some good guys. Very entertaining.
Ugly hats.
So, yeah, we're playing something on Wednesday. I don't know what. What are we playing on Wednesday, you two?
Probably Rise of Tribes.
Rise of Tribes. Playing Rise of Tribes on Wednesday. Come join us. We'll have fun. We're 24. No.
40.
47. It went away. Away from our goal of 600 followers, which is real weird because 600 is a big number. But yeah.
All right.
Thanks for joining. We love you
we'll
all.
We'll go to our outro screen. Then we're gonna go over there and say hello to the Brothers Murph over on Gen Con TV. We love you guys. We will see you on Wednesday, and have a good week. Bye, guys.
What happened to peace?
Bye.